Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, feet step over splinters of the moon.
Welcome to spooky season. It's spooky time. Spooky season. Hello, everybody. Fireplace cam is on. Everyone's here. I saw in the chat that Yannicka is in Egypt. I'm kind of jealous. I'm not going to lie. Like that place in that part of the world. I haven't visited. I'm actually not that interested in visiting Egypt. I would love to go to the Red Sea though. Obvious reasons. How is everyone? Where's everyone from, by the way? I see some excellent... Oh. Yeah, I want to see pictures. I want to see pictures, Yannicka. Get in the sea as well. Get in there with the sharks. That'd be great fun. That'd be really good fun. I'd love to go to... Egypt is way up there on my list. Oh my God, Yannicka's snorkeling in the Red Sea tomorrow. No. I am actually properly jealous. Meanwhile, I'm on standby to go and look at dead things that wash up on the beach. It's cold here, hence the fire. Fire cam, everybody. Fire cam, fire cam. Look, I'll take the overlay off so you can see it better. Let me make myself bigger. There you go. Fire cam. Look. Oh, sorry about that. I was really buffing the microphone. I got a cardigan and a fire. Welcome, everybody. Chill by the fire. Helle from Norway. You can enjoy the fire because it's very cold in Norway. Enjoy. Spooky month. Oh, yes, I've planned a few things for spooky month. Yannicka, I'm actually properly jealous. I don't really feel jealous about that many things. But snorkeling and diving in the Red Sea, I would just to see the Red Sea from a distance with binoculars. I'd be jealous of that. Lucy Bird, fun to join people all over the world. Absolutely. Looks like a candle inside the stave. I know, not the most impressive fire, but it's there. Oh, look, you can see my hand. Isn't that weird? Look, it's disembodied. Look what I can do. Look at that. Look at that. When you level up your autism powers, you can disembody your hands. See my hands? Ready? 1, 2, 3, and then look. Disembodied hand. Spooky. Jules, I have spent the last, I don't know, my entire life being obsessed with the sea and with the creatures that inhabit it. So yeah, it would be a dream for me to see the Red Sea. Go somewhere tropical, because everything I've ever seen has been cold, pretty much. The warmest water I've been in is subtropical. The Red Sea is tropical. Lauren, I've never been to a beach. You've never been to a beach? Are you serious? You've never been to a beach? You know what to do. Get to the water. It's good for you. Jules, no, I don't think I did. Where is your pun? I'll find it. I'll hunt it down. Oh, just to see that body of water. There you go. Just to see that body of water. Ah, I see. Sorry. My brain is misreading stuff. Miss Pat, something to watch while I fold laundry at work. Well, this is the kind of quality content that you come to expect from this channel. It's something to keep you company while you fold laundry, wash dishes, I don't know, dry your hair, talk yourself into getting in the shower, something like that. That's why you come here, right? That's what this is all about. John Blood, thank you. Please greet your disembodied hand for me. Hello, John says hi. Hi, John. How's it going? Do you shake hands? My hands are pretty clean and dry. It's good. And this one. TJ's very happy because he's just been prescribed medical marijuana. Can I say the Mary Jane on YouTube? Would that demonetize my stream? I'll risk it. Congratulations. Yeah, I don't like sand. Yeah, I'm not fond of sand or anything intertidal, really. Ashley, I'm listening while cataloguing books at work. Amazing. I always catch you at work, Ashley. It's the time zone thing, isn't it? Texas would probably never condone that. Well, have you got any access to a body of water? A mug of tea outside would count. Lolly, I'm preparing breakfast right now. Amazing. I just literally, the reason I left you guys waiting for 2 minutes is because I was like chucking down some food. And I don't want to do that on the microphone because that's like autism nightmare. You listen to me. Hele, please help me out with this Norwegian. Do you say the word smatting? Does that mean anything to you? Because Nina's family say stop smatting, meaning making noises when you eat with your mouth. It drives me insane. I just can't. But I'm also quite noisy. And this is a microphone. And like the compressor's turned up, you know? You would literally hear me eating. See how many people I can get to leave the stream by eating on stream. Smacking here. Yeah, smacking could work. It's smatting. I think I don't know how to do Norwegian, but like SMATTING maybe. Water's nice, beach not so much. Sound yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm scrolling the chat. New people here. Jansen, good to see you, Mike. Being on vacation without any autistic streams. Been feeling a bit rough today. Hands shut down on this one due to work. Trying to recover now. It's good to see you. I hope you do recover. You will recover. I hope it's like quick. I hope it's like prompt injection of autistic energy into your veins. I hope you get that. Hele, smatting. Yeah. Is that what it is? In Dutch, it's smacken. Okay, interesting. Hey, there we go. I mean, like, literally, this is like, come for the autism, stay for the languages. Oh, there's the disembodied hand again. I just had pizza and chips and some tiger bread with butter on. Yay, healthy. What have you had? Smatzen in German. Hey, Nina! We have like half a dozen different ways to say smatting in the chat. Helen, I heard the term smatting when I was growing up. Wasn't aware where it came from. Norwegian. This is Norwegian. Hi, Stephanie. How's it going? Right. We've said hello to everybody. So what should we do? As usual, I've planned nothing. Because, I don't know, I've been so like crazy busy in my normal work day job. And also with YouTube now. I have some YouTube stuff. And there's some like moonshot YouTube stuff too. There's some interesting stuff. I'm trying to get some cool guests. I shall say no more. It's when you smack your lips hard together and then follow with your tongue or something while eating. Oh, Jansen, thanks, Mike. An injection of autistic energy. Hang on, that will go over to the top of the fireplace. Never mind. I'll turn fire cam off for now then. Oh, hang on. Hang on. There's some things I can do here. I can do that. And then I can put fire cam back on. Yay! Fire cam. It's like, there's a brief flicker of fire at the front. It's the world's worst fire right now, but that's okay because I don't want to be too warm. John, I even speak Norse. I haven't heard that word before. Ah, cool. In which case, stop smatting, John. That's how you deliver it as a sentence. It's stop smatting. Mike, stop smatting. Yes, a real fireplace. There's a real fire. Sorry. I'm still not fully recovered. I have been like sick for a month now, which is unreal. Johnson, thanks, Mike. An injection of autistic energy would be great after this morning shutdown. Some chill, relaxed fun is just the medicine. Perfect, because that's what we have today. We have unprepared, chill, relaxed fun. That's what we have. We have random chaos. Just secede. No, that's not the right word. Just sort of give in to the chaos. That's what this is. Yeah. Sorry, Lucy. I didn't realize you had a funeral. If it helps, Lucy, regarding sort of displays of emotion, I don't really do that. I just sort of go into go mode. I'll give you an example. So Nina started work really early this morning and came in and said, hey, we need to take one of the cats to the vets. Toby from here. Hang on, can you hear me? You can hear me. Great. Right, I need to go back a page. How do I go back a page on here? Hang on, 1 second. One moment, please, everybody. Hang on. You gotta give me a moment. Oh, there we go. Right. So Toby is right on the top there. You see me? I'm looking at Toby. Toby's the grey, the sort of silver tabby. Let me show you. You see him? I'm looking at him. Follow my eyes, just below the chicken. That's Toby. And Toby had to go to the vets today because he's unwell. They reckon he's got an inner ear infection, but he's kind of like lethargic and a bit wobbly. He fell off a chair, so he's not doing too good at the minute. But anyway, yeah, you just go into because I hardly slept last night. I've had like literally just a couple hours sleep. So I slept on the sofa for a couple hours this afternoon, and you don't sort of feel that, or at least I don't. Tell me if you relate. This is a relate fest right now. But like sometimes you just hang on, I'll do that. It's much better, right? Sometimes you sort of don't feel it until afterwards. Anyway, I went to the vet. Let me tell you, right, this is how the vets work where you guys are. Check this out. I went to the vet. You go to the counter at the vet with the receptionist, and then they say, what animal, who have you got? And I say, it's Toby. And then they go, okay, we found him. What's wrong with Toby? They say, what's wrong with Toby? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And then they said, what's wrong with him? And then I said, well, I don't know. You guys are the vets. Like, that's why I brought him in. And they said, we have to write something down on the computer system. So I just said, just write what I said. Write down, Toby is unwell. Oh, God. So yeah, inner ear infection. Yeah, just like the doctors. In fact, the doctors are worse. Because you go to the doctors and they say, what's the matter, love? What's the matter? Here they do. What's the matter, love? And you go, well, I don't really want to talk about it here in the reception room in front of loads of people. And they go, well, we've got to talk. So you don't necessarily get an appointment with the doctor unless you tell us what the matter is. And you sort of go, well, you see, I've got this thing. And last time I was at the doctor's, I just made something up. Actually, no, not last time. 3 times ago, I just made something up entirely. Actually, dogs are called love. Yeah, it's like a generic greeting word in some parts of the UK. Maybe they wanted to know what prompted you to come. Yeah, exactly, Jules. But the thing is, so my experience, I used to volunteer at Cats Protection. I've been a director trustee of an animal welfare, an SPCA charity for years. We've got 13 cats. Like, they know us really well at the vets. They're like, hey, how are the other cats doing? How are they? We're having a chat. It's all good. But I didn't know what was wrong with him. Like, he's wobbly and he seems out of himself. He seems not himself. He seems unwell. If confirmed with advising a doctor, like, yes, Miss Pat, I probably should at this point. So it's COVID. It's the remnants of COVID. So obviously I haven't been diving. I haven't even been swimming in the sea. And sort of the net effect of that is that I feel kind of like emotionally crappy about that, if that makes sense. Because you just want to be able to do the things that kind of bring you joy, or at least for me. Here's an example. So there are things I enjoy doing, YouTube, for instance, but I get distracted. So I might be researching something, but then I'll be distracted. Well, when you're in the ocean, it's hard to get distracted because you're focusing on your breath work, or you're just in it. You're just in it. Like the fastest route for me to get into flow state is to be in the sea. The second fastest way is to put on, like, I've got playlists that sort of work. But yeah, it's just like, so I can't dive. I can't even swim really. I'm fine unless I like fill my lungs with air and then I'll start coughing, or if someone makes me laugh, I end up just coughing as well. So yeah. Hey, welcome, Stitching the Spectrum. How's it going? We're going to radiate our cat to get rid of hypothyroidism. Yes, that is a therapy. There's a therapy for them. Oh. Did you like the picture I drew of your cat, by the way, Harriet? So on the Discord, Harriet's cat actually has a pattern on it that looks like another cat, and I drew it. Have you tried breathing in steam, Lauren? I know it says Ms. Seacrest. I always just read your name or your various names as Lauren in my mind. Yes, I have tried the steam, and I've got essential oils. I'm getting high on essential oils over here. Juggling devil sticks put me in flow state, deep flow state. Yeah. Can you put your whole head underwater? Yeah, I can. To be fair, actually, do you know what? I've probably had issues with my ears, because when you have an upper respiratory infection or like a cold or something like that, it can cause issues with your ears as well. How about a pressure suit for when in the house and you can't dive? Helen, I can't think of anything more worse than wearing my dry suit indoors. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd have to go sit in the pond. Are you sure you don't have COVID? Rita, I did have COVID. Like a month ago, when I was sort of just came back from England. So that whole time, like meeting up with Quinn for Autistic and Thomas Henley. Not long after that, I was actually kind of a bit unwell going there. I'm actually quite a healthy person, generally speaking, but I've been like super unwell recently. I know some of you guys have too, so we'll all just get better soon. Getting high on essential oils is great fun, really good fun. Thank you very much, Cat Toaster. What the hell? Hello, is that a toaster like of a cat, or you don't toast your cats, do you? Do you start with Polly? Hang on. Do you start with like Polly and Gibson, and then you sort of like toast them? Eventually you get like an Emma and a Larry and a Toby, and then you toast them a little bit more and you get Willow, Julian and Jasper and then Hydra, and then you toast them, Boofus as well, and you toast them a little bit more, and then you end up with Saber, Bruce and Lucy. Is that what you do? Is that what you toast them? Demi, congratulations on the autism. Hey, congratulations. Do you know what we should do? We should have a celebration when people come in with like a new formal diagnosis. Self-identification, self-diagnosis is valid. And we should do like congratulations, Demi, on the autism. Congratulations. I hope you have cake. There is cake, by the way. That's what you get when you... Drinking a toast to a cat. I've got Julian behind me. Look, Julian's over here. You can't see him because he's in the dark. He's over there. He's behind me. Cats can see 19. Do you know what, H. Friedman? Nina and I had that conversation earlier on today. That Emma's been a bit sniffly, and we wonder if she hadn't perhaps. We talk about zoonotic diseases from animals to humans, but it does go the other way around. You're right. Yeah, good point. Amanda, I watched your interview, says Leslie, in Orion Kelly's channel. Amazing. Amanda, a member of the Autistic Cats. has done a collaboration with Orion Kelly on Orion Kelly's channel. Is it a toaster in the shape of a cat? I would take a toaster in the shape of a cat. I feel like I have too much cat stuff going on in the house at the minute, though. Do you know what I mean? I'm fiddling around here. I have this lovely, beautiful diamond coaster, and it's I occasionally lose one of the ones from the edge, and I keep having to push it back. I spend a lot of time today just pushing stuff. Jimmy, no, we're just doing it. This is pretty chill. This is pretty chill. Solid BPM. Represented on Twitch. How'd you choose the right strain of weed? I don't know that I'm allowed to talk about this on YouTube, by the way. YouTube's content community policies are reasonably... they're pretty vague. Amanda, I have not yet, no. But I will do. Done at the vet, Mr. Verse. Hey, Scott, welcome back. I've also been to the vets today. I hope your vet trip went well. I've heard that people use acupuncture to get over colds quicker. Hey, that could work. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading the chat and then my brain went elsewhere. Lucy just got wasted plushie, so wonderful, highly recommended, amazing. Oh, I want to have this weed conversation, but I can't. It's YouTube. Like, for those of you who support me on Patreon, on all of the tiers, every single one, including the lowest one, gets access to the Discord. We can do the Discord after party after this, and then we can have the conversation about weed in there. Sorry, when the big bad YouTube overlords aren't looking in, same stream, same chill thing, but with like. Where I don't have the sort of Damocles over my head. Yeah, one word, after party. Basically, because there's, you know what I'm saying? No censorship. A lot of people rate acupuncture, by the way. Acupunctures can be really, really useful for pain relief and things. I'm currently getting high on essential oils. The oil of the moment, let me just take off the overlay. I have all of, by the way, no spot, not sponsored. FYI, need a sponsor at some point so I can pay my bills. But I got Tisserand here, Total De-Stress. It's a blended oil. It contains geranium, orange, and nutmeg. Maybe that would be better. Maybe holding it up here. I don't know which camera would. Don't focus on my face. Come on. Come on, camera. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on, focus on, not my eyes. I'll hide. There, focus on. Focus on the bottle. The bottle. Why is it so difficult? It does have a... Oh, man. You can see the back of the room, but you can't see this thing. Right, this is the impossible bottle. Hand behind, yeah. Okay, really good. Also, Helen, by the way, thank you very much for sending giving me some essential oils in that lovely, lovely gift box. I haven't opened them yet. I've still got a few other bottles, but trust me, they go through really fast. So I'll be on it soon. After party 2, more party, more snacks. Kind of like less concerned about what I'm saying in a... Oh, Miss Pat, thank you so much. You didn't have to, by the way.
Mike, out.
Vegan chicken soup. Such things exist. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Yeah, so these essential oils are amazing. And you don't often appreciate, if you're new to the channel, you've only ever known a somewhat sickly AF. The Dr. K video was kind of like the start where I started to go downhill. Ever since then, like I have to edit my videos so hard to cut out all the coughing. It's really annoying me now because I'm basically better. I'm just coughing. Careful with the essential oils, Jules. Jules, careful with the essential oils. You're going to lose your autism. Oh my goodness, that's really funny. Well, Jules, at least I'm male, so you get extra autism bonus points for being male. Joke, sarcasm, etc. Yeah, you get extra autism for being. Yeah, fire's on. It's just really pathetic. I'm sorry. Let me put the fire. When we do our 2-minute break in a moment, and you guys got to hydrate. Oh, Tea and Tales, a new format. So I've been struggling with getting Tea and Tales videos out. I've got some amazing books. Oh, do you want me to show you some? We have, obviously, this one. What I mean when I say I'm autistic. This book is slightly battered, by the way, because it actually came with me to England twice, and Nina's had it for a week. This book is like, when you get this book, it was new. It's worthless now. Because obviously, I only order these books so I can give them to people. Being Autistic by Nina Garvey. Okay, this one. Autism Equality in the Workplace. And this is brand new, by the way. Why Can't I Just Enjoy Things by Pierre Novelli. With a quote from Fern Brady on the front. Unfortunately, my camera is not wanting to focus on it properly. But we are going to do this book too. This is really cool. Normally, a heckle is followed by a put down. This one was followed by a diagnosis. Amazing. We will be doing this. All of them. All the books will be sent out to you, you guys. Just like before. We used to do Tea and Tales like super regularly. I'm a little bit behind, I know. It's part of the content calendar. But what happens is the cats will sign it. Literally, I think Hydra and Saber have signed most of the Tea and Tail giveaway books. But I'll post them to you anywhere in the world. We just do a live draw. There's no fee to enter or anything like that. It's just like you put your name in the chat. We just do a little live spin wheel and then that's it. Oh, there's more. So what we'll do is normally what I do is I do a video. Sorry. Normally I do a video review. This is called How to Keep House While Drowning. Oh, there you go. I don't know why the focus is not working either. How to Keep House While Drowning. A gentle approach to cleaning and organizing. This was recommended by the neurodivergent cleaning crew. Haven't read it. What I'll do is I'll put a poll up. I might do a poll on Patreon or on YouTube or both. And you guys can choose which book we do next. Seems good, right? So we will do that. Tea and Tales is coming. But it's coming back in a live format. When do you do it? PJ, I will announce it. I'll give everyone a week to, if you want to get the book yourself, you can. I'll probably put an Amazon affiliates link in the description. If people want to support the channel that way, you can kind of buy it. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but the channel gets like $1 or something per sale. But it's not about that. It's about getting out good autism content to the world. It's definitely not about money. It's definitely about that. Chris Pat, God District Laundry. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I will definitely tomorrow, Miss Pat. I will 100% go and I'll go and get the vegan equivalent of chicken soup. Agent X, I have 4 cats. They just ruined my mop floor. Ah. What do you mean they ruined your mop floor? Did they run across it? Just bought the ebook and start reading it this week. Amazing, John. Perfect. So what we could do is what I've done in the past is I made a video going through the book, not the whole thing, obviously, copyright, the authors, need to sell books and things, but just kind of explaining. If you click my channel, there is a playlist called Tea and Tales, and you can see what I mean. you can watch the original book. But what we could do this time is we'll do the whole damn thing as a live stream. Invisible Hand of Tea. Oh, you can go through this one. Go through this one. Go here. Here you go. Look, Invisible Hand of... You have to be quite far away, really. But it'd be about here. You have to take one more step.
Take your tea.
Just come down this way.
Losing my voice, I can't even shout.
Okay, there you go. Tea Fairy needs tea. Have you got tea? The Tea Fairy has tea. Okay, the Tea Fairy has tea. Remember to hydrate. RSD is rejection sensitive dysphoria, the feeling of rejection / abandonment, which is kind of irrational. That's the reason. A nice fresh tomato and basil soup will help. It's full of vitamin C. Amazing. Right, we'll do a 2-minute break. Please stay. Adverts might play for you during this break. They may or may not. If they do, let us know what ones you get. But this means that there's no adverts that play during the content. They only ever play during the 2-minute break. That's your opportunity to go to the toilet, get yourself a drink. I'm going to drink this cup of tea. I'm going to go eat one more pizza slice. And I will... Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to press a button and see if this works. I'll see you all in 2 minutes. 120 seconds, not long. See, I wasn't joking. So, I have some... This is tiger bread with some butter on. Who else has a fancy safe food like that? Who else has a fancy safe food? Hang on. Okay. So, what have I missed? It sounds like I do need to go and check out this collab. Oh, tiger bread, Ashley, it's bread with like sesame oil on it that's kind of baked in. It gives it the appearance of like tiger skin, if that makes sense, you know? Like a tiger pattern. I'm not going to eat this on the camera. Well, on the microphone. I will turn the microphone off. I'm going to do it this second, actually. Hang on. Okay, you didn't come here to watch me eat, but I have to because this is live and I need the energy. Let me just quickly do the fireplace. Hang on. This is Toblerone.
Show me what it is.
Okay. This is Toblerone. Hey Toby, how's it going? Ellie, I want to say thank you, mate, for keeping this live stream regular and predictable. It's helping me slowly build up my new routine in life. It's one of my safe checkpoints in the week. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate that. It's kind of odd, really, because like, yeah, it's something I run my week by as well. It's Toby. Sorry. Toby, not well. Not well, Toby. Kefir, muesli, and stewed fruit. PJ, that sounds nice. I like a bit of stewed fruit. My cat's sitting behind me and watching over my shoulder. Chloe Jackson. Aww. Nice. So I'm sorry, it's not all super fun. Yeah, you know, sometimes they do get unwell. That's an exceptionally tolerant cat. It's Toblerone, it's Toby. What about kitty treats? We can try. Do love my Toby. I hope he feels better soon too. The treats, the tea fairy overheard you. Let's try. Oh yes, his nose is going. I'm seeing a lick. Are we going to get a lick? Sorry, I didn't mean to pop you on the face with it. Oh yeah. You going. You going. He looks secure, yeah, he does. Go. Plutonium lolly. Keeping close to your body, purring is healing. It is, but it is healing. Purring is deeply healing. Cats purr, I mean, a number of reasons, and it's not always happy. But like, cats will purr. It kind of like also heals their bones. It heals them. I could do, you know, why don't we have like cat purr frequency mattresses to like lie down on? Do you know what I mean? Like, why isn't that a thing? Like a cat purr massage chair. It's a good sign he's eating. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. So anyway, the vets reckon it's an ear infection. He's got to go back in a couple of days. I think it might be more than that. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Nina thinks he's hurt his back, but it could be from falling over. Chloe Jackson, I'd totally buy a cat fur mattress. Yeah, me General, you should patent the cat chair. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be good for the cats. It'd be good for humans as well. I don't mean like a massage chair, which is a little bit violent, but like a purring chair or a purring mattress. All 7 of mine love those the licky treats that we call them licky sticks. Yeah, they are. They're incredibly good for this sort of thing. A DIY per cat per mattress. Get a mattress, says John. Surround yourself with cats. That's basically what we have. Hydrating with a cold raspberry, says Eunice. Lemon kombucha here in hot California. Oh, that sounds amazing. Then probably because only cats can purr correctly, yeah. Sorry, massage chairs are violent. Yeah. Jansen, I'm not sure where you are. You don't need to say, but like, if you're in the UK and you travel like on the road and you go to one of the UK service stations on the freeway, on the motorway, they have massage chairs and you put like £1 in and then, oh, he wants to go down. Let me put him down. It's okay. I put you down now. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. That was Toby, everybody. Everybody loved him. I just said to T Ferry, everybody love him. Yeah. Oh right, it's just Birmingham. Oh right, okay. Jansen, ironically, that's where we did the kitty cat handover. That's quite funny. Yeah, so those service stations, they have these big seats in them. They're just like these big leathery seats, you know, and you put like £1 in, or maybe it's £2 now, inflation, whatever. And you can basically sit in them for 5 minutes and they massage you. They're a bit violent, I think. You can literally feel the, a bit of a bone rattler. They have really nice massage chairs at my old hairdressers that I used to go to, but when my hairdresser left there and she wasn't there anymore, I had to leave because sameness. God damn it. If you're a service provider to an autistic person, you must never leave your job. You have to stay employed, even if you hate it. So I have to find myself a new hairdressers. Oh, those chairs, yeah. Try them out. They're a bit. Helen, yeah, everyone's watching you vibrating. That's the other problem I forgot to mention. So my cat purring chair, my cat healing chair, my feline healing mattress would be private, like a household thing. Because you sit in this service station, right? Oh, Ashley's quid. Sorry, my bad. So, by the way, I get comments a lot saying, you're British, don't talk like that. Don't say when I use an Americanism. And, if I mention dollars or grades in school or anything like, dollars is a big one, it really upsets people on YouTube. And I don't know what Brit would be upset by using the word dollar, because the dollar is essentially like the world's most backed sort of fiat currency. The dollar is accepted most places. So people should understand dollars. And, we have to have different dollars from different places in the world. When people say dollar, they mean US dollar, right? So anyway, so you sit on this chair. Can I just demonstrate this for you? You sit on this chair. Oh, they're heated as well, I think. And you're sort of sitting back and you're vibrating and everyone's looking at you as you walk past and you're like, for like 5 minutes while people just stare at you. Yeah, it's really embarrassing. It's really weird. So yes, that's not for me, I'm afraid. I don't vibrate in public. Don't vibrate in public. It's rude. Jansen, I speak a mashup of English and American English because I worked for a US company for 8 years. That'll do it. That'll do it. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I mean, because of course, because like YouTube's like pretty American. But anyway, some people get really upset with me, and they go, "You're British. Don't use an Americanism. You don't use dollar." Hey Sarah. Hey Esmeralda. And like, yeah, but with Helen, you see, I also have to like, translate in my brain. So like, if those chairs are £2 now, they used to be £1. So £1. I have to go $1.50. Don't vibrate in public. Exactly. Well, Helen, I mean, listen, guys, I don't know if most of you know this, but most of you are American. Most of you are... YouTube gives, for gender, it gives male, female, and user specified. I would like user specified to have a bit more of a drill down because it's interesting, particularly when you have a crossover with the trans community and the autistic community. But most of you are female, most of you are American, most of you are 25 to 35, although there's a bit of a bump a bit earlier than that as well. The tea fairy has become a wine fairy. Thank you. This will kill the germs. Do you think this will kill the germs, everybody? Do you think this will kill the germs? I mean, it works in churches, right? They like the old red wine. Did you know communion wine has no alcohol in it? Still, Esmeralda, yeah! Just like, I need to knock this thing off. But yeah, majority audience. Why is a pound called a quid? I don't know. But we say like £5 or £10, meaning you could replace that for the word dollar. In Ireland, they call euro a quid. Do they actually? That's amazing. Do they actually? In Ireland, they call the euro a quid. That's so funny. Jansen, I have had my flu shot. I haven't had it this year, but I get my flu shot every year. I've got a really funny one. Jansen, I've got some Jansen. I've got to be full, right? So, because of what I say, there's certain words like YouTube, etc. I've had my wrist slapped a couple of times by YouTube already. And not for doing anything wrong, by the way. Well, I mean, they seem to think so. I had a COVID shot and a flu shot last year, and one in each arm. And I took a sarcastic photograph. There's a local anti-vaxxer that's sort of, I don't know, he's taken a bit of a disliking to me, and I thought I'd take a funny photograph because it might be funny in the future somehow. And then I captioned it "double autism." Yeah, so I got punished by YouTube for debunking the chelation therapy nonsense that's still abound, the stem cell treatment stuff that people, desperate parents, there's a dodgy clinic, particularly very active on YouTube, spends a lot of money sponsoring, because I do see their adverts where I go on the internet. And it's really sad. It's fucking tragic. And when my channel's bigger, I will do something a bit more substantial about it. But right now, I'm kind of small. So, small and growing. YouTube has a 3 strikes and you're out policy, by the way. And my first strike, I was able to commute down to a warning by taking their training, their online training course. And their online training course is hilarious. because, you know, I took some photographs and put them under the community post. You can click it on my channel, go to community posts and scroll way back to early spring, and you'll see. Julie Wild, Mike, how did you get a COVID shot? Because I have someone in my family that's immunocompromised. That's why. Chloe Jackson, I know a few kids whose parents got them. Oh, Chloe, I've never heard of anyone in real life. You're the first there. I was thinking maybe they don't have that many customers, you know, but they obviously do. Jansen, YouTube only cares about advertisers paying them, creators and viewers, not the customer. This is why I look every single ad on YouTube. Well, the thing is, it's complicated. I don't understand. In this one particular area, there are sponsored ads from a certain company which rhymes with Hispedica, and they promote what the Metropolitan Police refer to as life-threatening and dangerous unproven treatments. And Julie, no, it's fine. It's honestly fine. Where I pause and think is fine. Please don't think it's anything more than just thinking and processing and pausing. My brain buffers. I don't. You too. Please relate to me. Please relate to me. Sometimes I'm making videos on YouTube, and obviously it's really nice when people go, "Oh, I really relate to that," or "I don't," whatever. And we have conversations. But sometimes I do feel like I'm saying stuff to a camera. I've got a camera on a tripod here, and I'm saying stuff to it. And sometimes I put my plushie, my manta ray plushie on it, and I'm talking to my manta ray plushie, and I'm thinking to myself, what if no one relates and says I'm a weirdo? Real fear. Hang on. Right, Firecam's coming back. There it is. Oh, bear with me while I move things about. There you go. I'll squish it like that. There you go. So it's not so much in the way. Right, here we go. Do that for a moment. Let's do some overlay. Let's have a look at what you guys are saying. You can all relate to me because you're all awesome people. Ashley, we are not the weirdos. We are the cool kids. This is where the cool kids hang out. We are the cool kids. We are not all of the cool kids, but we are a group of cool kids. Yay. Get some relatability. That makes me feel better because it does. Let me explain. Up until the point you publish the video and the first people comment, you feel like you've walked out on the edge of a limb. You've walked to the edge of it's almost like you climbed a tree and you've walked along a branch and you're right on the very end. And you're like, oh, is this right? That's why I try to just talk about my experience and tell stories, or talk about the scientific literature, and some of it shit, by the way. I'm not used to this. It's only been about 6 months, I would say, particularly of going into the autism research side of things. And I'm horrified. I am utterly horrified at what passes for psychology. I know it's a soft science sort of thing, but like, holy shit. Apologies to anyone with a psychology qualification. I started a psychology degree and dropped out of it. I did do computer science one though. It's fine. We're conscientious. You're damn straight. There's an amazing amount of garbage in journals for biology too, Mike. Jansen, that makes me really sad. There's something about that I find quite upsetting. Oh, there's a bing. Somebody subscribing or something. Ah, Sam, welcome. Psych degree. Okay, we've got all the psych degree people coming out. I feel like I've offended you. I feel really bad. Can I tell you all a secret? Can I tell you all the secret that you promised you won't tell anyone else? I haven't actually started this. I started a psychology undergraduate bachelor's with Open University, and I dropped out. However, they have sort of like pre-approved me, pending obviously payment, pending payment, for a master's conversion in psychology, and I'm genuinely interested in doing it. I am close to pressing the button on a conversion course. Now, unfortunately, it's the 1st of October, and I think I've just missed the intake for this year. Plus, I've got other things to do. I would much rather do YouTube videos than the psychology degree, but I want to learn. The other thing, I don't really want to say it out loud, really, because some of my plans. Sometimes you want to share certain plans out loud, and some you don't. Some you want to kind of keep to yourself. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try, and this will not be on YouTube. This will not go anywhere near YouTube. But I'm going to see if I can perhaps do a bit of voluntary work with high support needs autistic people. I think I'd learn a lot. No, it was Nina's suggestion. And she's like, you know, it would do you good. So I think I may do that soon. Just like, I'm just desperate for knowledge, you know? You guys feel like that sometimes? Or you have an interest and you're like, where does this go? Or where's the limit? Where's the edge? In computer science, we'd call it like an envelope. Or engineering, it's an engineering term, really. And that's kind of like the edge of your ability or the edge of your understanding or the edge of your knowledge. And I do have a gap. I do regularly get people telling me that I'm not like them, and I'm not. No, one autistic person is different. You are all different. Every single one of you is different. But I think there's a gap in my... There's a gap. Does that sound good? Okay, cool. All right, well, it's done then, isn't it? I'll make it happen. It will happen in this next 3 months. If they'll have me, I have to convince them that it's not for research for YouTube. I just think it's a good thing. I genuinely lack exposure to people with who have significant support needs. Yeah, it's a gap. It's a gap in my knowledge. It's a gap in my understanding, and I want to. Yeah, does that make sense? Hacken Odson. The thing is, I've got like the knowledge academically, but then it's the practice. It's the real world, and I think there's space for me to do some voluntary. You know, the fire's kicking off. I'm gonna show you what the fire looks like. Yeah, there we are. See that? I'll take it off the screen for a moment. There you go. With the coughing. Helen, yeah, and it helps, right? It gives you a view. It gives you a view on what support services are like. So Nina does. Nina has got a lot of experience in that area. Between us, we have a lot covered. Between us, we've got a really good view of the whole thing. Not the whole thing, but like, do you know what I mean? Like a much wider, more coherent view. But I don't have that. I think I'm all right, actually, with the tea and the wine and the juice. I forgot, thank you so much. I have 3 drinks. Like, here. I have the refreshing Tea and Tails juice. I have a nice warm cup of tea. And I have a glass of wine. 3 drinks. Who doesn't have 3 drinks? Sort it out. At the next break, coming up shortly, go get yourself 3 drinks. Actually, yeah, it's fall weather, yeah. Very much so. The leaves are coming off the trees, starting to get a bit darker. Nice. I'm really enjoying all of your explanations here and some of your experiences, by the way. This is incredibly, incredibly helpful to me to hear. Oh, come on then. Oh, he's my familiar. This is Saber. He interrupts every single one of my videos and literally does. He's an absolute pain in the butt. I think he's the smartest cat. And he's a bit of a problem. Aren't you? Figures shit out, this one. I'm into carbonated mineral water currently. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I never could get into just carbonated water. Tie myself like a beer holder hat to wear. That's very American, though, Jansen. You can't find one in England. Saber, people like you. Yeah, I love you, by the way. He literally is my familiar. 21 Kittens, hello. Yeah, it's super cozy today. So yeah, that's the fire. Actually, hang on a second. I can move the fire around. We have mobile fire. Watch this. This is autism powers. Are you ready? I'm going to show you some autism power. You ready? Watch. Ah, wrong button. Sometimes the autism doesn't work. Okay. Okay, ready? 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 Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Sorry about the silly noises. I'm sorry. I'll put that here. And then I can put you guys over here, as long as you promise to be good. Is that playing with fire? Sort of, yeah. I need to turn it down, by the way, because it's going to get too hot. It has to be managed. Don't torch the chat. It feels warmer now. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Ellie. 21 kittens. Mike, we're not supposed to show our powers in public. You're right. We're not supposed to show our powers in public. I've broken the Auti code. I've broken the Auti code. Ah, you've discovered squash, Esmeralda. Your life will now change. You'll be a lot more hydrated. Sorry, I was scratching my nose. Itchy nose. What have I missed? Have I missed people on the chat? I have. I'm scrolling and reading. Sorry, everyone. I've now read the whole chat. No vibrating and no powers in public, says Snooker. No vibrating. Oh, hang on. I need to turn it back up again a tiny bit. I don't know if I'm turning the right one. Like, I'm not sure which control is the right control. The controls on the fireplace offend me. There's two like little buttons, right? And one of them controls the bottom, and one of them controls the air coming in through the top. So if those don't know, on stoves, there's usually two controls. Because, well, if it's a multi-fuel, if it's just a log burner, wood burner, it's just flat on the bottom. But if it's a multi-fuel, so it's got a grate, so you can put other things on it, like coal, for instance, then it'll have two controls. So you've got air intake on the bottom and air intake on the top. Now, air intake on the top is better for wood because it kind of like washes over and kind of like reburns the smoke, so you shouldn't get smoke outside. Then the air intake from the bottom is because coal needs that air wash to come up. Problem is, I don't know which one's which. The other problem is, they're the wrong bloody way round because you turn them to the right clockwise, which to me means turning off. Turning that way means off to me because that's you turn a scuba valve, cylinder valve. That way it's off. That way it's open. So you turn them closed to turn it up. They've done it like you turn it that way to turn it up. And you turn it that way to turn it down, which makes sense for volume control, but not for something that's like a valve. That's the example of what it's like. You close both ends to turn down. I did that, and then I pretty much turned it off, so I've just opened them back up again. So yeah, I'm kind of... I love the Auticode. We need to make Auticode as a joke. General Otter, memes, over to you. Abby Goggle, how many cats do you have? I only recently came across your channel and I'm loving the cats popping in to say hi. Welcome. Are you ready? Welcome. Abby. Ready? Count the cats. 3, 2, 1. Count them. Do you know what? I need to change the banner because the banner is actually... the banner is a little bit old now because there's 3 kittens. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Exactly. I want to share my puppy pictures. Curveball, are you on the scratching post? We have a channel. The pet channels. They're great. Scooby Kitty Doo. It's so awesome. I was on Thomas's live yesterday and the people I recognised were there. Scooby. Like about a month ago now. I sat in Thomas's chair and I'm like, Thomas, it's late because I have to catch a boat. And then we had obviously the drama with like my car getting locked up and stuff. But if that didn't happen, then I'd have gone live on Thomas's channel. I just like the shenanigans. I don't know what to tell you. I just like, I don't know. Like, I think people have lost the, fun. Like, it's not cool to have fun. It's not a naughty thing. It's like, Like a lot, you know, it's like it's just not cool to show joy. The Chloe Hayden, case in point, when she saw some whales, and Chloe Hayden's like this. Yay. Oh, I did a live with Thomas a few weeks ago. You can still watch it. And Chloe Hayden's like, yay, I've seen some whales. And people are taking the piss out of her for it. Have those people got no joy in their lives? Fucking whales, man. The biggest marine animals, the biggest mammals on the planet. It's like, you know, and she's jumping up and down, and it's like, I'm not trying to be funny here. I would lose my mind. And not only that, but the neurotypical people that I do marine stuff with would also lose their goddamn mind. It's not an autism thing. But I think people just, you know, don't like joy. 1 second. Give me. It's mine. It's mine. Oh, ow, spiky. Happy cat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's... Excuse me? Anna? Wow, Anna! Oh my goodness me. You are feisty. You smell the biscuits. Oh, I shouldn't have kissed her then. I should... I'll go wash my hands. We'll take a quick break. Apparently Anna had a mouse. She shouldn't be having mice because, you know, she's got to do her first vet trip imminently. Right, okay, Anna, down. Get all right, mate. It's one of Hydra's babies. That's an Anna. Clap for kittens. Definitely be happy. Please don't leave. Take a moment to grab yourself a drink. Ads might play, etc., etc. We're going to an ad break. We are, but we'll be back.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Alrighty tidy. Everybody, we're back. How was your 2 minutes? Was it good? 1 second, sorry. Right. Some people decided to stay. It's amazing. How's it all going? So you're going to make a cover of the song. Isabella, definitely. Also, Isabella, if you're up for it, we should do some... to put the pressure on you. It's rude of me. I should never ask. But we should definitely do something. I would like to get Autistic AF musicians together to make a song. You know, something cute, something Christmassy. Jansen, whales are fun. I googled Free Willy recently, but it only sent me to OnlyFans. The thing is, I think it probably would. It's probably one of the... It's just a movie title that was just prone to just be taken over like that. Oh, 1 sec. Let me Make sure you've got... There we go. Good. Harriet, sax lesson complete. Amazing. What kind of sax do you play? If I ever have cats, so perhaps next year. First, I got to escape for a while. Yeah. I don't enjoy the responsibility, but it's basically a lifestyle thing at this point. Violin here, Katie. There we go. Alto. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What would a band be called? Or the Autistic AF, obviously. I don't know, like... We need to do a poll and collect musicians. Oh, my disembodied hand appears on the left. Oh, that's weird. I'll try not to touch it. I'll move out the way. Sorry, Russell. That is weird. That is weird. Look, I can literally travel through time and space. I can literally put my hand off that side of the... And it goes right around the planet and comes out here. Wow. It's amazing. The autistic chords. Ah, it's great. A little bit of vocals, yeah. An a cappella group. That's amazing. I reckon we should. We should make a little song, or just do a little cover of an existing song, just a little Christmas song. I think that'd be fun. If you guys are up for it, I play piano, so we can do a Christmas tune. If executive function works, I could try and make an album cover or something. Oh, that's awful. Bless you. I think it could be nice. Wendy, I just bookmarks you in my brain already. And Pandelo as well. For flute. Yeah, I think it could be nice to just put together just a few songs. Who's the drummer? Well, we got TJ. He's a bassist. It's good enough. I think it could be fun. Just put together some tunes. The way it works is one person starts and then the other person just records themselves playing along with the first person and so on and so forth. And it's a bit like Chinese whispers of music. It's low friction, nice and easy way to do it. I play piano terribly. To be honest, Russ, even if you just played like one note. Like, if you've seen the London 2012, I know it's a bit bizarre this, but the London 2012 opening ceremony, there's a sketch with Chariots of Fire where Mr. Bean is just playing the one note the whole time, and it's hilarious. PvP live match, amazing. I'm not good on the sports games. Not my thing, unfortunately. I played in a marching band for 10 years when I was young. Wow. Singing before speaking. That's pretty cool. In fact, I wonder if that is ever actually... I'm not saying it's not the case. I'm saying like... So, you know, folks with Tourette's can sometimes sing. Or with a stammer as well. Some folks with stammers. So speech difficulties sometimes have no such difficulty when singing. It's like it's using different parts of the brain. Don't walk on that saber. No, don't. Wait, don't kill the stream. Don't kill the stream. Do not kill the stream. Whew. I'm an out of practice drummer with no access to a kit. Well, air drums. Hammered dulcimer. Hammered dulcimer is amazing. It basically is hammered dulcimer is just that one track, isn't it? What's it from? Is it The Exorcist? It's very, very October. Why are humans fussy about singing? I think the reason is because people get bullied and then stop doing behaviours. So, for example, for me, I just stopped talking in school for years, at least 2 years, 2 full years. And I think it's like you just don't show joy. You just learn to just sort of suppress yourself. And that goes for neurotypicals too. Obviously, autistic people, otherwise neurodivergent people, are suppressing things like stimming behaviour, trying to mask, to fit in socially, you know, running that candle at both ends. And the problem with that is it's got a bigger kind of demand. This is my hot take here. I don't think it's controversial though. a bigger hot take, a big hot take. Sorry, it's a hot take, but a bigger energy demand on neurodivergent people than neurotypicals because society is very neurotypical. Now, I find it sad that even neurotypicals have kind of conditioned themselves to not show joy. And I find a lot of neurodivergent people don't give a shit anymore, especially after a certain age. You just don't give a shit. Yannick, do be safe, by the way. Have a lovely, safe time. I have no words, no advice. Just enjoy yourself. Like, take me in spirit with you. This is Gibson and Saber. They are best buds, yin and yang. A lot of workplaces crush it. Yeah, workplaces do it, but this happens even before workplaces, and it's just not cool to have to be sort of find any sort of happiness or joy in anything. Like, have you guys ever heard billionaires laugh? Like, I mean, I don't know any. I've never met one, but like, you get like rich people, and they have this weird laugh, right? And they kind of like, they laugh like they don't give a shit that they sound weird. They laugh like Jim Carrey laughing. And I think it's because you just eventually learn, like, I don't give a shit. I don't need you. I don't need. It's sort of like inverse masking, fake laugh. Yeah, there is a little bit of that going on. Like, I dare you to laugh like me. Oh no, see, I'm going to bully you now. A peacock laugh. And I think people just learn to just suppress the joy, you know? It's just like, it fucking sucks. Because then what we have is we have this calibration of being just unhappy. Do you know what I mean? Because like, the topmost happiness is just being quote unquote cool, you know? And then you're going all the way down to like major depression. And there is like space for happiness above that. But we sort of calibrate ourselves just down. And it pisses me off. I've definitely lost years of my life. Jaden, you definitely haven't almost missed it. It's still growing. So yeah, there is that. You read about a study, Lolly, that income can be distinguished by the way people laugh. That's interesting. And I think, Amber, people infantilize joy in adults. Yeah. And I think it just really sucks. I think about that Chloe Hayden clip reasonably often because Marine, obs, and also because what the fuck? And also from my perspective, because I don't think the commentary on that Chloe Hayden clip from other content creators online really gets to the nub of it, which is ignore any sort of neurodivergence. She sees some fucking whales. Like, what the fuck? You know? Like the entire marine community, like marine biologists through to people that work on the sea, even hardy fishermen, you know, rugged, just ocean bastards will have their heart melted by that scene. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Do you know what I'm trying to portray? And I think the conversation is a bit less, oh, poor Chloe Hayden getting bullied, but just, do you know what I'm trying? It's just like, what? Are you kidding me? I clap and dance under the sea when I see something new I've never seen before. And I'll be honest, I do go diving with some people, and they're very much like, look, there, you know, all right, yeah, cool, off you go. For me, a good scuba dive involves pretty much staying in the same place and not moving very much, just looking for all the cool new stuff. And if I saw a whale, Lucy, there are clips of me clapping under the sea. Yeah, there are. The videos exist. I'm pretty sure I could ask someone for one. You need to visit Monterey Bay Aquarium. I've heard. Yeah, I've been to California before. I've never been to the aquarium. I saw that Claire Hayden video and I thought she's absolutely lovely. The more openly joyful, a bit more openly joyful than I am about a miserable bugger. Yeah, well, Jensen, we were all like that. I just mean like where is that level of joy and happiness and play? That's part of our condition, isn't it? Just as humans, that we kind of lose a bit of that. Can I give you another example? No, there should be Shnuka. Yeah, I'll quickly answer that one. Because when you're clapping underwater, the speed of sound in water is much greater than the speed of sound in air. It's like, I want to say 20x. It's really fast. It's the speed of a bullet, speed of sound underwater. But unfortunately, water is incompressible. So if you clap your hands underwater, you're actually pushing incompressible fluid around your hands. So it slows you down, if that makes sense. Anyway, Dackle, see you later, dude. So what I'm trying to say is this, right? Mike, what's a plushie you've always wanted but could never find? I can answer that a couple of ways. One is Jellycat don't do, in my opinion, the right kind of cat. Okay, that's number one. God damn it, Jellycat. No. Number two, I love marine very much. I've got 2 marine plushies here flanking my desk, and then obviously the beautiful, lovely ones that people have sent me behind me. But yeah, what was I saying before? I forgot. Oh, that was right. Yeah, just about joy. So basically, we can be miserable old bastards, but there is this little area on top of just like happiness and like the boomer generation famously just don't really show emotion. They don't really show their happiness, and I feel like they're generally quite miserable because of it. You know, my dad, for example, will show happiness like watching football. He'll jump and scream and shout at the football, but in real life you will see no emotion from him. He's completely emotionless. I'm bless you, Dad, if you're watching this, but you know what I'm saying. You are the boomer dad. And like, yeah, you know. Oh yeah, PJ, I mean no harm by it, but like, my dad he just doesn't, but that's kind of true amongst a lot of people around his sort of era. There's certain kind of like missing some joy there. Not in London. Not in London. Stoic. Yeah, Amber, maybe stoic. But stoicism is not really about the sort of suppression of joy, more the kind of tolerance of hardship, I'd say. Some people act like if they put up with being miserable and everyone else should too. I think a lot of people are jealous of the joy in others. Maybe, Harriet. Yeah, maybe. I mean, look, most of life is miserable and shit. You know, like, yeah. So like, we should take the joy when we find it. Like, most of life is walking through fucking treacle. like, don't think it's you know, it's right. Yeah, Phoenix. As a child, I was told to be seen and not heard too, and it worked for me just fine. That was not a problem. Hey, Sarah. Oh no, not Siri, Sarah. Oops. Last Finge, I'd like to find an autistic choir if such a thing exists. Explicitly autistic, maybe not, but like, I think a lot of people that attend choirs are autistic. There's a fair few people in this community that go to orchestras and choirs. Yannicke is a choir. Knit Flitwick, Gen X era. I then to suppress my joy because it was too weird, too much. I want to find it back, spot my unmasking, I'll try to find it again. So, Dr. Devon Price has a suggestion in her book, Unmasking Autism, which is to wear something that's more comfortable, that maybe doesn't look right but it's comfortable. I think of it like my happy hoodie. I wore that out and people thought I was doing it for pride. That's quite funny. The other one is I used to be in a choir, I enjoy singing. PJ, there you go. Like the other one is Dr. Devon Price suggests is whistling. Whistling or singing as you walk, like in a public place. So there is that. You could try that. You could try a whistle while you work sort of thing. And it's just a way of sort of starting that unmasking process. Jason, I'm an acquired taste. Me too, mate. Me too. I relate to that, especially. I was kicked out of a choir when I was a kid because I was singing out of tune. Toffel, love your rainbow cat hoodie. Me too, Toffel. When that, I will wear it until it's all faded and fallen apart. It's so comfy as well. And you can't buy them. Like it was, I don't even think it was new. It was like, what's T Fairy doing? Oh shit. Okay. T Fairy has, it's not Cookie. That's not Cookie. That's Cookie. That's Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Hey, don't be scared. Hey. It's Cookie, everybody. Toilet duck. It's Cookie. This, everyone, is Cookie. Do you remember Cookie? Do you remember Cookie? Chat? Do you remember Cookie? This is the toilet duck. So this is Cookie. No, she doesn't look like a duck. She fell into downstairs toilet and got dyed blue. Don't poo on my chair. Don't jump on my piano. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, it's Cookie, everyone. Is she still blue, Helen? Let me check. Dock on there, please. You docked? Okay, we have to check. No. Nah, she's not blue anymore. Hey, bird? Yeah, I know, me too. I got paint pens. Okay. Protect the wing. Let's go. I'll give you a cookie back. I did not recognise her. Sorry about that. I didn't recognise Cookie. She's 2 minutes, 2-minute break. But first of all, I didn't recognise Cookie. Cookie fell in the toilet, and she became blue. Do you know what I mean? You guys know what toilet duck is, right? Do you get that in the US and other places around the world? It's a toilet disinfectant. It's bleach, but like a really colourful, like dark blue. Maybe dark green, but this one was blue. And you kind of squirt it around the rim of the toilet. And she fell in the toilet. Don't ask how. I don't know how that happened. What I do know is that she was blue. And yeah, blue as in sad blue, and also she became blue. So she was called Toilet Duck. We have Toilet Duck in Canada, nice. So that was her name, Six Sense Amelia. Yeah, Toilet Duck. It's a funny name, but she became Toilet Duck. So people go, oh, it's a duck. It's not. It's Toilet Duck. Right, I'll be right back. I'm just reading the chat. This is also cool. I don't want to miss the chat, but I'm going to go. Please don't leave. Basically, there are no ads. I've turned ads off during the thing. So YouTube does not insert ads. YouTube keeps pinging up a reminder going, hey, let YouTube insert ads for you. And I'm like, no, go away. Ads only play during the hydration break. So go get yourself a drink, stretch your legs, go to the toilet, whatever. Work on those things because if you're hypo-interoceptive awareness like me, it's good to have a little break, a planned break. 2 minutes, 120 seconds. I'll see you in a second.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
See? I told you it wouldn't be that long. I'm sorry, everyone. We call it tidy bowl in America. Ah, okay. She's a tie-dyed chicken. Who forgot the like? Yes! Smack the like button like you're smacking the phone out of the hands of somebody filming a child's meltdown. Right, WC Eend in Dutch. Welcome. I need to take that subscribe sound off. Right, I'll hydrate, but not because you told me to, Sleepy. Exactly, well, I know, I merely suggested it. It most certainly wasn't an instruction. Smack us here. Oh, sorry, everyone, that's so funny. Tidy. Oh, okay. So she's a tidy duck. Helen, like, this is setting an example for everybody. Yeah, start it before the stream is on. Exactly. Hit the like, as a friend of mine would say. Hit the like, hit the like. Esmeralda, she was pretty blue. One wing and under one wing was blue, like properly blue for about, I don't know, like 3 or 4 months. She was properly blue. I love the smell of toilet duck. John Adams, send her to me. Send her to me. Help out your good friend Mike. Yeah, that one. Yeah. My cats would be disappointed to have blue toilet water. Yeah, I don't even know how she got in. What probably happened is she probably broke in through an open window and perched on the toilet, I imagine. That must have had the lid up and fell in. As with these things, it's not possible to supervise all the animals all the time. It was a weird one. But Cookie is super friendly. So for those of you that don't know, Cookie is our peep show bird from many months ago. 9 months ago, 8 or 9 months ago, Cookie was born. She was on the peep show stream back then. It's worth a shot. I like them. I like minty WCNT, but not the lemon and not the cool water. We just have like. Was that one Easter, Mrs. Biff? I think so. I think so. It might have been slightly earlier than Easter. I think it was February, actually. March. Anik, that is Tim Minchin, who I included in one of my videos, by the way, a clip from. I have a septic tank. I know what to use commercial toilet cleaners. Us too, by the way. We have septic tank too. Same thing. We can use commercial toilet cleaners, but they're mostly good. They're mostly fine. Bleach, by the way, the action of bleach dissolves quite well. It's probably not great for the tank, but then again, I want to be hygienic too. We have a soak away. It's not like a sealed septic system. It's not like a, what are they called? There's two types of septic tank. One is just literally just the thing, and the other one has like the full system with the soak away. We've got that one. Anik, I've got a obscure reference. It's in one of my videos too, by the way, Anik. Cookie's gorgeous and very calm. She is. Not like the rowdy lot that gatecrashed the last life. Oh, Helen. For those that weren't here last week, the tea fairy brought me in a basket with 3 chicks in. And I thought they would be like, I've never experienced that before. They were like popcorn. They were just bouncing out all over the place. They were, I don't even know how they're gonna grow up. Like, are those birds gonna be really flighty and scared of people? Maybe. And by the way, if you have like cockerels, it's way better for them to be a bit scared of you, like not to handle them, and because like if they're a bit unsure of you, then you're good. That's not gonna, you're gonna have less chance of drama. Whereas if they're like super familiar with you, then you could have problems. Straw bales, pine, yeah, pine. It's like pine smell. I was thinking about buying a book about autism, but ordered Rapunzel's Doll instead. Leslie, what was the book? I always feel a bit strange hearing about your guys' health insurance stuff. Because I would say, like, obviously we have like free healthcare, but it's not that simple. Over the past sort of like, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years, waiting lists have gotten really long for near enough everything. It's hard to get any sort of, it depends on the care and where you are. But in some places, it's really hard to get care at all. Things have gotten really bad for us. This is UK I'm talking about, and the Isle of Man by extension, in the last few years. Oh, no, Anna, you don't want to go near that, mate. I got to supervise the kitten. Let me go grab her. You're beautiful. No, don't run away from me. What are you doing? Here she is, look. This is Anna. Anna Montana. Anna. Hey, stop being feisty. Here, look, try this. It's Licky Stick. Yeah, that stopped you, didn't it? Yeah, that's yeah, there you go. You're not flighty now, are you? You're not running away now. No. Yeah, it's good now, isn't it? She is the smallest one of the litter. What? Right, I'm going to put you in the other room where Please supervise. Fire, you know what I'm saying? Did you get Kitten ASMR? Did you hear her eating? Has Anna been learning from Emma? Oh gosh, I hope not. I hope not. Tortie cats have distinct... Yeah, all cats do, but torties... Yeah, I know what you're saying. Rooster have a lovely, depending on the breed, and having separate territory in regards to aggression. Sure, I mean, yeah, true. Do you have hens as well? Because they sort of form their own distinct groups. Yeah, I'm just reading the chat. So yeah, healthcare stuff is definitely getting worse now. Abby Goggle, she's half Maine Coon. She's one of sorry, one sec. She's one of Hydra's kittens. Waiting lists for autism assessment are also really, really long. In the UK, you can get Aviva insurance for autism diagnosis in 2 months and cancer insurance. Holy shit. To be fair, like I went private and I still had a waiting list. I think it was 6 months-ish. Something in the region of 6 months. Wait. And that's private. So your mileage may vary. Older hens, yeah, us too. They're just pets for us. Waiting list for access to work in the UK is also bonkers. Yep. Yeah. In Australia, we have free healthcare, but good luck in getting an appointment for a covered psychiatrist if you're not in Vienna. Okay. Oh, 5 Maine Coons, Abby. Oh, cute. The weight depends on what area of the country too. This is interesting for me. I've been told another 2.5 years to wait. PJ, really? 2.5 years? Are you in the UK? Is this UK sort of right to choose stuff? Is it for Psychiatry UK? Helen, it's longer for kids on NHS than for adults apparently for autism diagnosis. Really? Frosh Finchen, thank you for being here. So it's longer for kids on it. Really? The thing is, this is one area where I would say, look, we obviously have this huge focus on children, and that's kind of right in a way, sort of. But you know, for something like an autism assessment or an ADHD assessment, yeah, damn straight they need it first, because, like, say the schooling, you know, if some schools I've heard don't give accommodations without formal diagnosis, and that's absolutely nuts. Extra time in exams, that sort of stuff. Kids need it. Brittany, under health insurance as a low-income autistic woman, because a lot of the autism health insurance bills passed in the US states have age limits of 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, or 21 years old, for example. Really? I'll read up on that, thank you. Some areas have an 8-year waiting list for ADHD. Shit. Hey, welcome back, TJ. We're currently talking about waiting lists. Mental health is 20% of a caseload of NHS. You're receiving 10% of the funding. Yeah, mental health is a weird one because you can kind of, it's like, oh, look, someone's alive. Next person. You know, they're breathing. I work in an autistic school. Wow, Chloe, I remember you saying before, where we're now taking kids without diagnosis because waiting list is so long. Chloe, that's, are you able to say what, don't dox yourself, but like what country that is? Is that UK? Yeah, 8 years is insane. Private healthcare in the UK is very expensive, and private healthcare insurance is not common. UK London. Wow. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that's not bad. That's a good thing. That's extremely positive in a roundabout way. That's okay. Well, I just went back in time to 1983 and got given an ADD diagnosis because I know what autism is. What about Ellen, hey? Ellen banging on about bloody ADD again. That surprised me, by the way, because generally speaking, what she was saying about ADHD, it dates people. So when people talk about, modern day Asperger's diagnoses, it dates them. When people talk about ADD nowadays, because I get people contacting me a lot. I can't get back to everyone. Like, it's just not enough time in the day. I know it looks like I'm doing fuck all right now, but trust me, you wouldn't want to sit on this live stream and watch me answering emails. But it sort of dates people based on the terms that people use. Thank you, T Ferry. People's absolutely awful, yeah. So this is where it comes to the accommodation stuff, because like short of residential care services, 24-hour supervision type care, which you're very likely to have gotten picked up on much, much younger. I don't think you get late diagnosis in that area. You're quote unquote, I'm not fond of the term, because it's not really profound or autism. But the profound autism, it's more learning disabilities than autism. Intellectual disabilities in the States. But the accommodations that most people ask for are very reasonable for anyone to ask for a lot of places. And I appreciate we can't have sensory rooms at airports just crammed with absolutely everyone that's in the airport in them, because then it'd be like, what the hell? You could turn the entire airport into a more sensory friendly space. Some airports in the UK are hell, by the way. Manchester Airport in the UK, don't ever fly into Manchester. If you're coming to the UK, don't fly into Manchester. Any other airport. If you're autistic, don't fly into Manchester. Helen, you're not doing CI4. Right. You're taking a break while spontaneous at the same time. I don't know about break. I don't know if break's the right term. And like in the after party, it's definitely more of a break for me. That's definitely a break, because then I'm not having to be conscious about my wording and presentation, because that's properly just a hangout. It's just a video call, isn't it? But on YouTube, it's slightly different. The other thing that's also worth pointing out, by the way, for those of you that are waiting on waiting lists, never-ending waiting lists, is an assessment isn't actually like building a space rocket. There are depending on the type of assessment they do. For example, I don't think it's great, but it'll get the job done. You can have something called the ADOS-2. A lot of psychologists and psychiatrists, diagnosticians, use the ADOS-2. This is it's a private company, and they've put together a pack, basically. And it's like, you want to identify autism? Use our pack. And they literally sell boxes. And inside that box, I shit you not, are Matchbox cars, a book of matchsticks, and a children's book about flying frogs or something like that. That's what's inside the box. And it costs thousands of dollars to buy this special box. And it's validated. That's the thing, right? So it is validated. Oh, LA, yeah, Heathrow's all right. Heathrow's pretty cool. So, and unfortunately, like quite a bit of the testing is kind of geared to children. Like the observational part is like observing. It's much better to observe like a clinical interview than to observe playing with toys, but you might get asked to play with toys. Harriet, there is an ADOS module for adults, but you'll find that ADOS-2 is still in use with adults, and it is stupid, but it does work. It will get the job done. You will feel infantilized to all hell. I didn't have to do it. Do you know what I did? I knew about this because because I did, and I took in Matchbox cars because I happen to have some, including this lovely one I've dressed up as an Autism Speaks one. Here you go. In the little camera in the corner. So I took this to Matchbox car, amongst others. Don't worry about the puzzle pieces. Why has it got fluff on it? It's got cat fluff on it. I'm sorry about the cat fluff. It's got puzzle pieces on it. It's a joke. It's in one of my videos. Don't ask too many questions. But anyway, I didn't have puzzle pieces on it at the time, but I did that for YouTube. But like, I took it in and I'm like, are you going to want me to play with these? And they just laughed. They literally burst out laughing. They went from being like serious to just laughing. Because I'm like, I didn't bring any matchsticks, but do you want me to count them or something? Will that tell you anything? Is the term generic? It's a generic term for the diagnostic interview. Do you know what I think I might do? I might do a giveaway for this car, and I'll post it to one of you, and you can have it. It's a memento from one of my YouTube videos about the Autism Speaks police car and other miscellaneous vehicles. Did you know there is an Autism Speaks branded road? I don't know what it's called. It's like a tarmac sort of bitumen layer. It's an Autism Speaks one of them. Can we pay you to smash it on a live? Oh, I feel like that's wasteful, but I'll make a cardboard one, Red Gen. And certainly you can definitely pay me if you want to. You already support me, so please don't feel like you need to do more. You guys are doing more. Growing my channel would help a hell of a lot. Yeah, I can talk more about that if you want me to. But while we're on the subject of diagnostic stuff, because I know that's what it will help many of you. My point is that if you end up being like the pavement you drive on, that's right. Yeah, it was an Autism Speaks one. I saw it on Reddit and someone captioned it as like, oh look, it's the Autism Speaks like road resurfacing vehicle or something. And I literally wet myself. I saw an autism tow truck, but it had ASAN branding, no puzzle pieces, and photos of famous autistic scientists. Well, fuck yeah, TJ. That's fucking brilliant. That is. I regret. I feel like an idiot now because, I regret not saying like, "Hey, this is how you would do autism awareness," rather than just taking the piss out of the bad autism awareness. Hey, Eagle Rider. It's okay. Thanks for popping in. Look after yourself. Hey, thank you for the fresh tea, T-Berry. We'll be going to after party soon. So yeah, like I regret not showing good examples, and I didn't realize ASAN had any, but that's perfect. Yeah, let me just do my little monologue about diagnostic stuff. I think it will help some people, like I may as well. Because, hey Maisie. Oh, this is Maisie. You may have seen her on the camera. But Maisie the collie is here. If you end up going to a provider that suddenly presents you or asks you to make up a story about flying frogs or asks you to play with toys, that's bad news, but just go with it. Like, I don't think I would walk out of an assessment at any point. I would just, like, I wouldn't treat a negative autism result from such an assessment as gospel. I would probably get a second opinion at that point, but cross that bridge when you get to it. And I'm not saying the objective is you must have an autism formal assessment. You must. It's not like, it doesn't like unlock anything. I mean, for me, it gave me a great sense of relief, but like, it's not like there's a big vat of cash and you can kind of game the system and kind of like win this cash or something. Like, if anything, it's an explanation for why you don't have as much cash as you probably should have otherwise. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But like, if you have to do the ADOS or they make you do this thing, then just do it. But try and find one. Try and find a provider that doesn't use ADOS, is my advice. Try and find one that uses neuroaffirmative language, non-deficit based language on their website. I have a list and really need to get organized and start putting this content out. But I don't want to say like, hey, Autistic AF recommends this psychiatrist. It's like, they are out there. And like, you know, trying to interview some. Oh, if you really want, and if you're not on a waiting list yet, by the way, and you want to be on one, here's some advice for you. Apply to all of the waiting lists. Just get on all of them. It won't cost you anything, except your time. Just get on all the waiting lists. Just get on all of them. I didn't do this, but the way my brain works is, what does this do? What does that do? What would the consequences of that be if I did this? That's kind of my brain constantly. And if I went back in time, I would just apply to waiting lists, all of them. I'd go on Psychiatry UK, I'd go on everything, I'd just go and apply to everything and get on the waiting list for all of them. You'd be filling in a lot of forms, but like get on them all. And then when you finally get like a prospective date for one, you can cancel the others and you'll just free up a space. You're not taking anything away from anyone. Does that make sense? Get on all the lists. Oh, sorry, I haven't looked at the chat in ages. Are you guys giving me hell for this now, for saying this now? Like this is not the autism content that you might have asked for. This is the autism content you're gonna get. It's like spam the waiting lists, play with the Matchbox cars. Yes, they should be able to adjust the assessment for adults. Mine mentioned the language issue even on official forms. That's really interesting, Alan. I'm really glad they did. So you can get, for the practitioners that are using ADOS, they can actually purchase an additional pack. It's like a DLC. Do you know what? I shit you not. It's a DLC for adults. And by the way, this isn't uncommon. This is the majority of practitioners will use the ADOS. Like the majority are ADOS. That doesn't mean that's what they're going to do. That just means like I'm looking on the websites. I've made an Excel spreadsheet like full of assessment centers. I went through them all. With like the prices and all that stuff. Obviously. I have another question for you all, by the way, before heading off, because we need to go to an after party, which is kind of like, it's the same thing. It's the same stream. It's just more intimate and we can talk about drugs and stuff. But on that topic, sorry, I've lost it now. So my brain's thinking about drugs. Yeah, I strongly suspect I have ADHD. It's a very, very strong suspicion. It's not a mild suspicion. It's a very, very strong one. But I don't have a formal ADHD assessment. And my psychologists were only paid for, in fact, they only do adult autism assessments. That's what they specialize in. So I need to I need to book an ADHD assessment. The thing that makes things slightly different for me is that I would like to film it so that I can show it to you all. I'd like to film it. Like who gets to do that? Like who gets the opportunity where it's not like the traits of ADHD do correlate quite strongly in autism too, and ADHD is the most common presentation. It's not really a surprise. But I think I could possibly, record it. And I know most pieces are going to be like, no, don't do it. But I kind of want to. And the reason why I'm talking about it out loud now is because I'm going to point diagnosticians and psychiatrists at this channel and go, watch the live stream. I want to get it. I want to live stream it. It's Scott. Yeah, I don't think that would be allowed. I don't think I would be comfortable with live streaming it because I don't share everything with you guys. I mean, you see an awful lot more here than you would on probably any other streamer's stream, unless they're in this niche. I'm going to caveat that. I have friends that stream in this niche and, they always talk about personal stuff too. And streamers don't tend to talk about personal stuff for very good reasons. Not everyone on the internet is a good person. So I want the ability to edit out bits if it's like an edited out thing. But I want to just like lift the veil off if I can. And if that means that I have to go and if you guys are good to run for another half hour, we can run for another half hour before after partying. But if members want to go after party now, then we can do that too. Yeah, live stream is dangerous. Hella, yeah, live stream is dangerous. Like as an example, I'm here with my pets. This is a safe space. This is a safe, a safe location, and it's pretty controlled. So it's, but I don't think any professional would allow me to live stream either. So I don't think I would do that. But I 100% film it. I'm thinking tripods and lights. You know what I mean? But I think it's a great. I just think it could be a video for your own private use. Perhaps that sounds rude. I know what you mean, but no, I actually think genuinely, like openly, I could say, I paid for this, but here it is. I could share it. I could share it to the world. And I think it could be useful. I don't film mine. Yeah, I think a lot of us would want to film our own. Jansen, Mike, I'm taking an online autism assessment. I can't travel, so I have to do that because you'll be concerned they might miss traits doing it online. Absolutely not. No, you'd be 100% fine with an online autism assessment. 100%. Every single aspect of every type of autism assessment, with the exception of playing with toys, it can be covered online. 100%. And you can even do online ADHD ones as well. No, there's literally zero concern, Jensen. I'm really happy. I'm really confident to say that. Like, the only difference might be that you'll have to fill in more forms before you go. Like, say, for example, my diagnostician wanted to talk to my parents, and that wasn't really practicable. So I had a giant form to fill in. The other one was they also wanted to talk to Nina as well, and I wasn't comfortable with that but Nina filled in paperwork. So I just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm British, for Christ's sake. Pardon my language. I don't want to have the risk of having intensely private conversations, personal conversation with like other people around. When I'm filming my YouTube videos, I ask Nina to go away and go to bed or something. She heads to bed when I film. Here she is. Because it's that sort of perception thing, if that makes sense. So yeah. Look. What is it? It's a good thing. It has to be a good thing. Jaden, thank you very much for being here. It's been a pleasure. We deserve to have it on film, I think, after time going undiagnosed, but I don't know what the rules are. Exactly, yeah. So, like, I didn't understand what this being perceived thing was all about, but it's very true. And I don't it's not about being a wallflower. It's about, it's perfectly natural. Harriet, same for me. Yeah, I got different questions as well. We're still answering Jansen's question here. I hope we're not making you feel perceived. But like, oh, there's a fly in here. Is it a fly? It's bouncing over my light. What is it? It's a flying insect of some description. It's flown away now. I guess 4 pages of notes, test results, my experience based on DSM-5. Yeah, exactly, Jansen. Yeah, exactly. Amber, it's about being safe. That's true. And that's not to say I don't feel safe with Nina in the other room while I'm filming. I just have to do that on my own. I just have to have some privacy, even though I'm going to post what I've filmed out to like thousands of people. Even though Nina's going to watch my video, possibly even with me, because, you know, I'll be like, hey, look, this is what I made. And even though I'm sharing it with like thousands of strangers, I can't have a next door, like I can't have a being around while I'm filming. But the live stream is different. The live stream is different. How do I explain it? I've got a really good analogy. Unfortunately, it's only for those of you with a penis. Because when you go to a British service station, I don't know what America's. I've been to America a couple of times, but like, I don't know what your truck stops and stuff are like. But in the UK, if you're on the motorway, the freeway, and you go to a service station, you go for a break, you know, you go and get like a coffee or stretch your legs or have a wee or whatever. And you go to the toilets, it's just a wall full of urinals in the men's toilets. It's just like, you lit like 50 urinals in a row. Do you know what I mean? I got a ping. It's like 50 urinals in a row. And we have an etiquette, which is that you don't stand next to somebody when you wee, even though you kind of got like a little bit of splash guard and stuff. You don't stand next to them. You give a bit of space. But let's say it's really busy and there's lots of people in there. If you're standing next to somebody that's much taller than you, it's really hard to go. It's hard to wee when somebody's like next to you. I'm not saying they're looking or anything, but like it's hard to go when somebody's next to you and they're much, because you might. I don't know if I've explained that well enough. No, service stations are absolutely not my special interest. But like I'm just trying to, look, we've got cultural language barriers here. We've got like equipment differences here. But hopefully some of you understand what I'm saying. That's essentially the nutshell, what I've just described. That's the issue. It's not like it's a boy thing, but like, how do you think the tall person feels? It's not weeing anxiety. It's not. It's different. It's not like that. I can't explain it. It's an undescribable feeling of perception. Not perception, of being noticed and stuff. That's Agent X. I've never mentioned service stations on any of my other streams. It's not even a privacy thing. No, because I share everything with Nina. It's not. It's you know. The other thing is I'm obviously presenting a live stream show right now that this is presentation mic, but it's not that dissimilar to normal mic. I had Quinn say to me, and he said, Mike, you're just like you are in your live streams. And I'm like, I know. Thomas said the same thing. Thomas said, you're just like you are in your live streams. And also you're taller than I thought you were. and then he goes on talking about like bone structure and all this sort of stuff. It's all quite funny. I leave the stream for 10 minutes and I come back to this discussion. Okay, so basically, this is presentation mic, but it's the same mic. I'm not a different. If you watch different streamers, they are playing a character they're playing a character on telly, basically. And I'm not dissimilar to that. I'm showing you the animals and I'm doing the thing, but it's not too different, if that makes sense. And yet, I still feel weird if Nina's watching, even though she can literally hear me. For real. So that's the weird thing. That's kind of a little bit weird. I'm 5'11", Toffel. That's in feet. In centimeters, 181.5 centimeters. Here's a fun one for you, by the way, on the subject of being tall. If any of you drive, you might notice this. But when you get in your car, after, the start of the day, you get in a car, and your rear view mirror, you adjust it so that you can see out of the back. Great. Later on in the day, when you get in the car and look in your rear view mirror, you'll notice that the mirror's moved, or has it? Your spine has compressed. Your spine has compressed throughout the day, and you have lost height. There you go. Bit of cursed knowledge for you. Try it next time. Those of you who drive, set the rearview mirror, get that view in your mind, and then if it's a long day and you're on your feet, not if you're lying down all day, but your spine is compressed. I get lanky vibes from you, Mike. So I thought you were on the taller side. Oh, I'm not sure what to say. I've never in my life been called lanky before, and that is a term, by the way, in the UK. It's a British term for being like super tall. I used to be huge. Oh, I'll tell you another fun thing. So when I was with Thomas Henley, and we're talking about like body stuff and physicality, I was explaining to Thomas that I used to be really, really large. I used to be very, very overweight. I used to weigh a lot. I can't do pounds for you. I'm sorry. I could do stone and kilos, but it was a lot. And Henley is like, me too. And we both looked at pictures on our phones of when we were both really, really large. Wasn't always lanky. Used to be large. Take care, Amelia. Thanks for being here. You spend hours on my feet, definitely used to shrink. Helen, exactly. Nurses notice this too. Top, you're taller than in my imagination. That's pretty easy though, as you're about the size you appear on my phone in my head. Toffel, you need to clean your phone. This glass is really dirty. I can't see out of it. Sorry. Concrete Jungle, unfortunately, has been hit by the goblins. Brittany Daniels, yeah, I had COVID, but I'm still coughing. She's very unusual for me. I usually recover quite quickly from such things. I did lose weight, and now I'm starting to put a tiny bit of weight on as I'm starting to do the upper body stuff that Thomas is coaching me through. Thomas is huge in real life, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this. When you see him on the screen, that's nothing. I went to the gym with Thomas on Monday, and he is bigger than everyone else in that building. Everyone else. You get people in gyms that are like lunks, and they're all like, look at me, I'm so big. Yeah. Thomas silhouettes them. They just disappear when he walks past them. That's how big he is. You guys may not be aware of this, but he's huge. Thomas, same height as me. Maybe a teeny bit taller, but a teeny bit. But Thomas is actually huge. Thomas is built, he's really big. So you've got like strong, but then you've got like the bodybuilder kind of community, and he's on the upper end of that. T Fairy is also recovering. T Fairy is doing all right. T Fairy is pretty stressed at the minute. She's got a lot of work and stress. She's doing all right. She's doing good. But yeah, Thomas is utterly. He's huge, and yeah. I mean, I was spotting for him, and I've never felt so much pressure in my life than spotting for Thomas bench pressing. So if that gives you an example, he's some of you may have heard this joke before, and it's actually true. I think say Thomas is 6 foot. Maybe he's a tiny bit taller than me, but like only a tiny bit. You can see on my video with him us walking side by side. In 5'11". Clara, it is discouraging. It's actually annoying, isn't it? You get annoyed. Did you get annoyed? Like coughing and things. Like you're just like, right, I'm done it. I've done my time being ill now. Enough. Let's get this gone. Does it ever annoy you? It annoys me. I'm discouraged and annoyed. I need someone to help me build some muscles to look like a child. Oh, Thomas the Tank, I've just seen that. Okay, that's funny. I'm scrolling the chat. Oh, I saved Thomas's face. Yeah, I did. Yeah. He's yeah, but honestly, it's quite funny. I said to Thomas, all right. I said to him afterwards. I didn't make the joke at the time because obviously that was it wouldn't be safe. But I said afterwards. I said, "Hey, Thomas." I said, "If I let that hit your face, I'd probably get more views." And he just burst out laughing. That was a funny moment. And it's quite nice to have. Oh, she's made me ice cream. It's ice cream. Sweet. Yeah. It was really nice. So, for example, I don't go to the gym. I don't know if it shows or not. My gym is going swimming and diving, and I lift heavy stuff, but I don't do much more than that, really. And it was kind of nice to go, you know, not just with someone experienced, but sort of kind, but also, you know, that you feel sort of psychologically safe with. And that's good. That makes a big difference. TJ said in the Discord that there's nothing better than autistic friends for like pushing your boundaries. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think that's absolutely right. If you've got an autistic friend that does a certain thing or has has an interest in something, and honestly, it could be stamp collecting, it could be anything, it could be building aquariums, it could be whatever. Highly encourage you guys to just spend some time with that autistic person. Like, just go and spend some time with them, and if they're amenable to it, and you know, in their interest, in their world, because it's great. It's like extending a little bubble of psychological safety into a place that you wouldn't normally go. I don't know if that explains things right, but that's what I learned from Thomas. Thank you very much, Scooby. For me, it's the fatigue. Oh, Clara, I'm sorry you're in the ER. Low blood pressure is bad. Drink some water. By the way, if you hydrate, it helps with blood pressure regulation. Especially if you're low. Yeah? Chloe, we built an aquarium on the live stream. This is ice cream. It's a mixture of ice creams with chocolate powder on top. Ah, good tea fairy. I shall keep it. My autistic friends are far away. Mike, you're probably the closest, Harriet. We need to do, right? I get asked this a lot. I'm not joking, right, when I say a lot. And this is a weird experience for me because how long have I been on YouTube? Not even a year. I think I've got 3 more weeks. I think it was like 18, 19, 20 of October that I started on YouTube, this YouTube channel. So it's weird for me to post a video on YouTube and then have people go, I live there. I could have met up with you or something. Well, least of all, I don't. If I don't know you, it's like, okay, well, that's nice, but I don't know you. I know a lot of people in this live stream, but there's other people, right? But then it made me think, actually, why don't we do a get together at some point? I think it would be cool. I think get some autistic YouTubers, some content creators together in the UK, first of all. I mean, I'm biased, but you know, like it's basically like close by. No planes required. And then everybody sort of get together somewhere in the middle of the, you know, in between everybody. And to have like a day out or something. Could be really good fun. Take care, PJ, and enjoy. Good luck on your working on your book. I need to hear more about it. I think you might have mentioned it before. Apologies if it slipped my mind. You can test me. If you're regular in this chat, I've got to get a pretty good get it. That's all, folks, etc. No, if you're regular in the chat, then we sort of get to know each other, which is kind of nice. Can we play Monopoly? I don't know about that, Joan Lotta. Are you a fan of Monopoly? Monopoly is, in the UK, Monopoly's got this reputation because everyone knows it. Everyone's played it. I actually quite like it. But generally speaking, people really hate Monopoly. And do like a European one. Take over the Isle of Man. The Isle of Man is very autism friendly. Low population density. Sensory wise, I don't know, the weather is not great. That's the only downside. Like, it gets pretty windy and wet. But other than that, it's pretty autism friendly. That'd be why the population's so low. I see you, PJ. Thank you for being here. There you go. I think don't like Monopoly is worse than the like Monopoly. And I like Monopoly. We could do it. We could do like an online Monopoly game. Yes, that's right, General. Because people say it takes too long. They go, let's not play Monopoly. It takes too long. That's the point. The only thing I dislike is the ending doesn't feel satisfying. The ending of Monopoly games start and they're fun, and then it sort of like drags out as people are just running around the board. Just constant. Like, the ending of Monopoly is unsatisfying. Take care, Ashley. Take care. I think one person. The Isle of Man is not actually in the UK. The Isle of Man is a crown dependency. But essentially, in a nutshell, the Isle of Man was never ever annexed. This sounds nuts, right? Because it was annexed by the Vikings. It was very much in AD 800. It was annexed. Well, not long after AD 800. It was annexed very hard by the Vikings. It became an absolute centre for Viking commerce and rule. The Vikings established a parliament that's never stopped. It's still in operation now. So it's got its own rules. And some of the rules are weird. How affordable is it to live here? Not that affordable, unfortunately. It's got a bit of a housing problem. And it's probably like 10% more expensive than the UK because of you have to ship everything over. I'm not Toffel, but Nina is. Nina is. Evan Oxted, when is the interest a special interest? By the way, T Fairy is getting a lot of conversation on the stream tonight. T Fairy is the invisible hand of T, but I keep suggesting that she should become more visible. See how it goes. I know a video with you would be an absolute banger. And you know it. She's behind the camera. The door is behind the camera. She's behind the camera. Does it? Yeah. She can't really talk at the moment, which is just like perfect configuration of T Fairy. Her ears don't work either. So no, the Isle of Man is not in the EU either. Jeffrey, I've been lurking here in New York. Lying what? Lying down. Lying on my sofa. Amazing. I spent 2 hours lying on a sofa today. Big white cat's lying on me. Amazing. I love that. Special interests, okay. Special interest is slightly an infantilizing term, but we're going to use it because we all understand it. It's like a passion, a not all like it would be all consuming if it were able to get out of control passion. Something you like, something that brings you joy. You can call it special interest. Often associated with expertise. But not always. Sometimes can be like practically useless. There are a lot of autists with very strange historical interests that kind of stand out by some 17th century poet or something. Spins. Yeah, I've heard that term. Yeah, especially just spins. So there is that. I'm queuing up. I'm going in. Jansen, ever since you mentioned, right? I don't know who else here has got an iPhone, but ever since you mentioned Calico, it has been on my phone. It's literally here next to a Canon camera and something about video codecs and Jerusalem artichokes, because someone in Discord is talking about Jerusalem artichokes. Calico. I still haven't ordered it, but I ever since you mentioned it, Jansen, this has been on my phone. It's been the first tab on my phone. Calico. There. This has been the first tab on my phone. I haven't got it. It's a reminder to get it. It's a reminder to get it because you mentioned it to me and it's the first tab on my phone from boardgamegeek.com. See? Sorry about the reflections. There's so many lights in here that, you know. So I will get Calico. I haven't yet, but it's on the list. Akelid's like, did I say that right? Acalin. Oh, I love Calico. Nice. The My Health passport. No. I quite like artichokes on pizza, TJ. Oh, Calico's a board game. Oh, right. Okay. So anyway, one of the things I hope we can do is I'm planning some gaming evenings. Digital video games. In addition to, I've got all of the Exploding Kitten stuff and just silly ones like Cat Bingo and that sort of stuff. Anyway, we've got some games, but I'd like to get some board games going as well. We can do some streaming board games, particularly as it gets to winter, particularly towards Christmas, the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Halloween. I've got a Halloween game queued up, which will make for a really fun stream. We'll do it separately to the Tuesday stream. We won't do it on Tuesday stream because I don't know that it's acceptable for all audiences. So we'll do it on like a same time, but like Wednesday or Thursday or something. But I want to do some board games too. There's got to be a way of virtualizing board games so we can board game over the internet. I'm going to like leave it with you. I'm going to chuck that wish into the Autistic AF universe and you guys can kind of figure it out. We don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, you see, no. There are sufficient sort of people in the UK that do. They've got family in the US or whatever. Yeah, Oh, Nina knows about health passports. That's what she came in to talk to me. That's what she came in to say. Nina's like, oh yeah, we can go through that. That's her thing. When the stream's over and the after party's over, she's just going to talk to me about health passports all night. Send help. Cards Against Humanity, I have that too. A very much TJ thing. What we can do, actually, in the event of not having enough, like this, is there like there is a tabletop simulator, isn't there? Right. We've done an extra bonus half hour. There will be longer streams at some point, but we're going to go into the after party because smaller, shorter, just the community on Discord. Sorry about that. That was a little bit noisy, wasn't it? I'm sorry. I'm kind of like producer as well, trying to figure it all out. You can see me down here. Hello, I'm waving. Hello, everyone. We're going to go to after party. I need probably 5 minutes. Do a quick refresh and then go wash my hands and that sort of stuff. and I will be back and we'll be on Discord. If you new people help you, we have a channel called Thank you all for being here, and I'll see some of you live next week. Otherwise, videos and you might. Who's still here? Hello, everyone. This is a test because when we know who's not serious, who leaves early, who's gonna head off. I'm sorry. So we were doing this thing before about like trying to make people leave. It was on a previous stream where we did like anti-ASMR, like really gross stuff, and just trying to get people to leave. So like this is just kind of I'm joking, of course, because I do need to go to the loo and like refresh and that sort of stuff. But amazing. I'll see some of you in the scratching post, and I'll just for fun, just for fun, basically, because like why not? Can't take this thing so serious.